Hey guys, I wanted to update all of you guys on what's been going on in my life. About 2 months ago, I made a video kind of being very vulnerable with all of you. You know, being honest about how I felt, to the stress, to how my health was, going to the doctor, all these different type of things. And ever since I made that video, there has been just an overwhelming amount of love, support, tips, everything that people have sent me. People have told me different like gym workout routines to be able to get my health better in shape, to, you know, stress, tips to be able to relieve stress, these little things. And it might not seem like anything too crazy overall, but it legitimately was very helpful, and it really did mean a lot reading those comments and continuously seeing comments pop up here and there about you guys just, really just sending all your love and support my way. And I just truly cannot begin to just put it in words on how much I really appreciate all of that. And so since it's been, a few months since then, I wanted to give a little bit of an update. How is my mental state? How am I physically? What's going on in my life? All these different type of things. Well, first things first, I'm a lot better than what I was. I'm not 100%, so to speak, but I have been going to the gym about twice a week. I have, tried to get a routine. I want to amp this up and get maybe 3, maybe 4 times a week going to the gym. And the reason why, let's back up here and actually let's give some context here. Why am I going to the gym? Well, for one, the gym is for one to get in shape, obviously, but to be able to have an outlet maybe for stress and be able to be a little bit healthier as well, because one of the things I had like hypertension, I had like, blood pressure problems, I had, issues with just like my mental state, I was very depressed, stressed, all this type of stuff. And one of the things that you guys have said, and even my doctor said when I went there, was, maybe you should go to the gym, and maybe you should exercise, do things like that, maybe you should just, get a routine going, so to speak. And that was one, helpful tip, and it might seem very basic and simple, but I did go, and I have been trying to do it every single week. Sometimes I kind of slip up, and I only go once a week, I'll be honest, but I've been really trying to stick with it and do like 2 times a week, and I want to really try to get to 3 times a week, being able to have that pattern, because I want to be able to go anytime, and I want to, feel better, I want to feel healthier, etc. I want to be able to have a proper sleep schedule, I want to be able to feel like, hey, my body's in tip-top condition. But I guess that's the physical aspect. Let's talk about the mental aspect, the stress and the depression and all that type of stuff. And as I clarified, the stress and depression stuff has nothing to do with YouTube side of things. I made sure I made this fundamentally clear. One of my favorite things, and the things that bring me so much joy in my life, a lot of rain, sorry about that. One thing that brings me a lot of joy in my life is making YouTube content, making videos, talking about just different things that really fascinate me and I'm interested in. I always love doing that. It's my favorite thing. It's one of those very few things that, really just is stress-free. Okay, that's a little bit of a lie. There's sometimes some stress accompanied with it, but for the most part, it is pretty stress-free, and I love having a conversation and talking about things that I'm just genuinely interested in, like the Oshinoko stuff, to Mushoku Tensei stuff, to Bleach stuff, to One Piece stuff, anything, just any topic, whatever interests me. I love being able to just communicate about it to all of you guys out there, and you guys are willing to sit down and actually listen to those videos. I truly do appreciate that more than you guys will ever know. But in terms of the other side, in terms of like family and all that type of stuff that went on, I kind of elaborated to in the previous videos. There's not been much change in that regard, I'm going to be honest with you, and I don't think it's probably ever going to change. It really comes down to acceptance and me being able to accept things in my life and all that type of stuff, and being able to be a stronger-willed individual and not just bottle everything up and explode all at once, which is another reason why I've been doing the gym type stuff for an outlet, because as I conveyed to you guys a few months back, I'm a type of individual that really bottles things up for a very long time. Like, I'll let things continuously pry and poke at me for months, years even sometimes, and eventually I reach a boiling point and I explode all at once in unexpected ways. That's usually what happens. It happens. And I know it's a problem, and it's something I've struggled and worked through for a long time. I've been trying to work through for a very long time. And as I said in that video, thanks to me kind of wanting to be vulnerable and mention all this to you guys, it does give me an incentive to try to change these aspects of me that I think needs to be changed for the better. And in this case, you know, being able to vent and talk about this is definitely very helpful. Even if, like, only a few of you guys watch this video, it is still nice to be able to upload this and be able to just convey my overall emotions on a topic, because it does let me vent and feel a little bit better about everything going on. But, in terms of that, I need to build more of a stronger mental will, and it's been slowly improving and all that, and it's going to take a long time. It's not something that's going to change within a day or a month. It's just going to take a long process of continuous commitment to trying to be more, you know, like, to be honest about my thoughts and vent and stuff instead of just, like, bottling it up. It's going to take a long time, and because that will definitely help with the stress, the hypertension, all that type of stuff I had. It definitely would help quite a bit. But with all the anxiety and stuff out of the way, though, everything has been going pretty decently. I mean, YouTube has been really good. Like, I mean, hell, we've had a lot of growth on the channel. Like, a lot of people have been subscribing and leaving likes and stuff, and I really do appreciate everyone, all the newcomers as well that has watched my videos and started watching me thanks to maybe Mushku Tensei or whatever. I do appreciate it, and thank you everyone that is tuning in. I know that this isn't the content you probably subscribe for or following me for, but I do want to say I appreciate the growth that, you know, my channel has gotten. And on top of that, you know, even on my social media aspect for Twitter, I also got actual lot of growth as well on Twitter. And I know people like to meme Twitter, aka, you know, X, whatever, but it is still nice to see a platform grow and all that, and I really do hope one day, I don't know if it'll happen in a long time from now, but one day my dream goal is to hit 1 million subscribers, and I do hope eventually that does happen. Will it happen? Only the future knows. I don't know that. I can't possibly know those type of things, but it is something I want. It's always something I strive for. It's my big goal in life, honestly. One of my big shining goals I've always tried to strive towards, you know, to be someone that has like 1 million. But regardless of if it happens or not, I have really enjoyed everything that's been going on, and just, I appreciate you, all of you guys, in the comments. You really have meant so much to me and helped me out in the times of stress and need. And one word from you guys, even if it seems so insignificant, you guys just saying, you know, I'm here for you, whatever, those little words like that go so much more than you actually would ever realize. Like, those type of wonderful comments really does help out, not just me, but any type of content creator. I think that comments really give people a lot of encouragement, because there'll be some times where not just me, but let's say a content creator's laying in bed, and let's just say they're having an awful day, like an absolutely atrocious day. They open up their comment section, and the first thing they see is someone saying, you know, I love your work, you know, you helped me, you get me happiness or whatever. You know, that's going to brighten them up, and it's going to allow them to be like, you know what, if I'm able to cheer people up and make people inspired, then I'm doing something right. And I know, thanks to me being very vulnerable and opening up about some things, it definitely inspired a few others also to comment on it, and I'm glad I was able to do that as well. But I wanted to, you know, give a brief update on everything. It was also kind of a beautiful day. Sun is setting a little bit. It's a little bit dark out, but it's been raining all day, and I was like, it's a nice atmosphere. I'll be able to have the rain and the wind and all that, the birds chirping, to really set a nice atmosphere with this video. But anyways, be safe everyone. I love you guys. I'll talk to you all tomorrow for my next video. Chibi out.